I'm here with filmmaker Salvador Bolivar of the film.
Fifi Patelito goes to the DMV.
Wow, so what's the film about?
The film's about an immigrant street vendor that gets inspired to expand his business and go to the DMV to get a license. And when he goes there, the translator, they don't have a translator, and they don't understand him, so he's lost in translation, and a couple things happen, and he winds up getting caught up in a hostage situation.
At the DMV?
At the DMV.
What inspired you to direct this?
Well, the story was written by the star and writer and co-director Bobby De Jesus, and he told me the inspiration came from several sources. One was his own experience at the DMV, which I could relate. I've had my nightmares at the DMV.
We've had 'em, yeah.
And then the character development was based on his grandmother and a very famous Dominican comedian. Balbuena, right?
Balbuena, yeah.
Balbuena.
So is that very like Dominican style in just the acting and the comedy and everything?
Well,
like
sort
that?
of, yeah. I think it's a combination. I wouldn't say it's Dominican style because we put a little bit more new age to it too. Because for me, one of the things that me and Bobby wanted to do was we didn't want to kind of do Dominican cinema. Nothing is wrong with that.
No.
But we're second generation Dominican Americans,
So
we wanted to
bring
add
some
that
of
American flair.
Yeah, the
absolutely.
DMV in like especially in New York City.
Yeah.
You gotta bring in some kind of just present day stuff to it. Wow. So this is your first film festival with this film? Or
Well, yes, this is the first film festival of the calendar year of festivals for us, and so we were excited. We were glad that it was a small one to kind of let's wet our beak a little bit and see what we needed to do and how to fix it. But we were very happy with the festival and the screening and how things went. So we're looking forward.
There's gonna be a few more in the future.
I hope so. I'm waiting. Yeah, I've submitted to like 15 festivals. We're now waiting to hear from the LA Comedy, which should be in a couple of days now. So, keeping our fingers crossed. Hoping that Fifi can travel the states, and we also got some foreign festivals out there, Costa Rica, and still waiting to hear from them. So, but we're looking forward to just get out there and let the world see Fifi.
I'm crossing my fingers for you
Thank
guys.
you.
It
Thank
sounds
you.
like a great story.
Thank you.
And is it going to be airing another time this weekend?
No, I think this is our only showing. So
screening.
yeah, this is the only screening. It's like I said, it's a small festival. So.
Yeah, but you got a good.
Yeah, it was
report.
great,
You got
man.
a
We got a good response, and really was sort of like a test screening for us because it was the first time we actually had a live paying audience. And as a comedy, that's one of the things you kind of worry about.
tough,
like
yeah.
it's like, did we get the beats right? And I mean, everybody was laughing at the right moment. So I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward for this run.
Great. Well, good luck, and good luck for your
Thank you.
film.
Thank you so much.
for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Good talent is hard to find.
Not anymore.
I'm here with actress, collaborator, filmmaker, producer, Frances Lasada. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
And can I ask, who are you wearing?
Marilyn, my dear.
Oh my goodness, what got you to come to this festival as the iconic...
I actually had a Halloween party to attend, and I had this film festival to attend, so I didn't have time in between to change, and I figured, it's Halloween next week, there's people out in the streets. This is New York City, why not?
Yeah, exactly, and it's a film festival. Glamour. You're basically the picture of glamour. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And
over
I
here.
will be the hostess with the mostest.
There you go.
Might as
That's
well.
true. Speaking of hostess with the mostest, your entire program tonight, Cinema Nights. How do you feel about that? Are you excited?
I am excited for the filmmakers and excited that my program can give these filmmakers opportunities and that the festival allows us to come in here and to showcase our work. So I'm very happy for them. I'm very happy to be here, and I can't wait for the Q&A and
Yeah, it should
for
be fun.
to get feedback from the audience.
That's great. Are you going up there a couple of times to check out the films, or you already know all of them?
Well, being Marilyn, I figured let me just come at the end.
Okay.
I don't want to
present yourself. Nobody knows
find
yet,
a seat
right?
as Marilyn, so and I'm so hot pink, so
They'll know.
figured-
It'll probably be bright in the dark cinema, right?
I'll just wait till the end.
All right. So how did Cinema Nights come about? Like, what inspired you to start that?
My friend owned a bar in Brooklyn, and I hadn't seen him for a while, and he said, like, what are you doing? I said, I'm acting, I'm into films now, and he's like, maybe you want to come and do something at my bar. I said, I have to look at the space, and I went there, and I saw he had a projector, some 7 or 8 TVs. I'm like, I can do a movie night here. And that's how it started. And this is our like 4th year. We'll be in our 5th year next year. And it's been a great place for, to give people in our community a name.
So you showcase films, basically. You just showcase.
I showcase films, poets, singers, any person I feel that, it's a place where people come and they look for actors or they look for writers, and people have collaborated and gone off to do other projects. So it's a place where you kind of like network and meet and get to see other people's work. So it's a mixture of a lot of things, but it's definitely an event to go to, and it has many benefits. So sometimes I feel like, it's so hard to organize, but then at the end of the day, when you see all these collaborations happen, it's worthwhile. I mean, we're all here.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It just leads to every good thing. When is the next cinema night?
The next one, we're on hiatus now for the rest of the year because it's going to be the holidays and it kind of slows down. January. And January so far, I have all women filmmakers. So,
really? So this could be like, a women theme.
I think I'll make it a women theme since I have about like 3 or 4 already. Why not?
Might as well. Hey, I'm down. Come and attend. That'd be great. I know. A woman in her own right here, pink and just fabulous. My gosh. So I have one more question. How did you feel about winning the award yesterday for
it was awesome.
Astounding Achievements in Filmmaking and Acting?
Yes, it was great. It's great to be, your talents to be recognized. Like another actress said, you work so hard and you don't really get to smell the roses. You just have to keep running, and it's good when someone else sees it and recognizes it, because when you do it yourself, it's not the same as if someone else does it.
It does, and was it a shock too? Was it a surprise?
When I found out that I was going to receive the award, I was like, oh wow, okay, and then hence yesterday. It was really nice. It was a really nice event. Had a great time.
And you looked great last night, just doing up on stage, and even tonight. I think you just keep competing with yourself now. So
thank you.
I wish you the best of luck with your program and with your events and everything like that. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Good talent is hard to find.
Not anymore.
I'm here with filmmaker Mo Zapata. How are you?
I'm good.
So what's the film that you're airing tonight?
The film that we're screening tonight has been around already for a while already. It's like a year and a half. It's doing very well in the festival circuit. This one's entitled Empanadas, and it's a story about an older couple coming together, inviting their adult children to a dinner. Then all craziness ensues.
Oh, and empanadas, I'm sure.
And
right?
empanadas, well, that's the focal point. With Latino families, basically something has to do with food and coming together, so this is no different, so it's kind of cool.
What inspired you to make this film?
This film, believe it or not, empanadillas was my mom's, still is, my favorite dish that my mom's makes. So I figured this is an homage to that. And basically, it's like my little throwback to telenovelas and crazy characters like that. So that's what this is about.
So it happens like that. There's some crazy dramas that are going on, like someone's brother is killing somebody else.
Well,
that kind of thing, or no?
There's no killing.
Okay.
But thank you for bringing that up. It's a comedy. It's a comedy drama. It's not a horror flick.
No spoilers.
And there's no spoiler alerts. Right. Thank you. So yeah, right. Right, but no, it's pretty wholesome. No, it's a family comedy drama, I would call it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but there are no killings.
No killings. Okay, we're safe.
No killings. We're safe. Yes.
So you say it's been around for about a year. So can you tell us where it has been?
It was received well at the New York International Film Festival. It got an honorable mention, and those festivities were held in LA. Also, the Cine.com Film Festival got their hands on it pretty quick, and it also received like a silver award for Best Featurette. That's a film that's lasting between 20 minutes to 40 minutes, so they have their own category in that sense.
Right in between a short film and a feature.
Right, so they qualified for that, so it came like around third or second place, something to that effect, so it feels good, and that was also held in LA. So LA is, showing me some love, which is great. I mean, I wasn't able to head out to LA, but it was, it's been received well. It played here at the Queens World Film Festival and a couple of other festivals as well. So, oh, and I got the in 2013 in October, which is almost like a year ago.
Oh my God, yeah, it has been.
It has been a year. I told you it was playing for a year and a half. It got the it played at the Red Hook Film Festival, and it also
That has been
won
mentioned
the
too.
best I got the best director award for that film, so it's good.
Oh my gosh, so things are coming about. Is this your first film?
This one is, well, it's my first film that I've actually worked hard enough to get out there. So yes, I would say that this is my first piece.
like really out
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
public. So you're probably really thrilled that it's going so
Oh,
well. right?
absolutely.
Great.
I mean,
So-
it's paved the way for my other films that are coming up very soon, and I would advise anybody who's interested in the indie scene to come out and support. I have a horror flick that's out called The Vute Matar, and I have a nice little experimental piece called Eye to Eye. And that one is coming up in the upcoming, I think it's the Puerto Rican Film Festival, which is going to be held November 12th through the 16th. So watch for that.
Yeah,
Go to the
definitely check
site.
it out. Definitely. So thank you so much for being on our show tonight.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Good talent is hard to find.
Not anymore.